1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes!
Yo-Kai Watch Puni Puni.
Puni players, Robbett here. I've come out of the long slumber following the Enma Budokai Time event and awoken to the 40-year anniversary of Corocoro Comic. Corocoro Comic is a monthly manga magazine in Japan and has featured a ton of great content over the years, including Doraemon, Pokemon, Beyblader, and Yo-Kai Watch. Now that it's their anniversary, we've got a collab event for Puni Puni. Let's check it out. First up, we have a special collab gacha for the event featuring Takao Kinomiya Awoken, otherwise known as Tyson in America, as well as Kirifuda Shobu, Obocchama, and Hageta Hagemaru. For the first few days of the event, there's a raid up to start us off. As for the event itself, the big new characters are the previously mentioned Takao Kinomiya Awoken and Zekkou Kamen. Clearly, we're going to have to talk about him some more. There are a bunch of new collaboration characters to get, and you can find them throughout the gacha, on the event map, and by exchanging Corocoro points. Zekkou Kamen is the impossible stage, and Takao Kinomiya Awoken gives a damage boost when fighting him. Kirifuda Shobu gives a defense boost, including counterattacks, and Takao Kinomiya's normal form gives a defense boost, but not against counterattacks. There are also 2 new weeks of score attack bosses, and Corocoro characters have bonuses against the big bosses. You can befriend Takao Kinomiya's normal form by using Corocoro points at the point shop, as well as other prizes. When you're battling on the map, Zekkou Kamen gives a big bonus to Corocoro points, and Kirifuda Shobu gives a medium bonus to points. Takao Kinomiya's normal form can break point balls with a single hit of his Soultimate. You'll also find a long list of event missions available with exclusive prizes. Within the point shop, the main prize is Takao Kinomiya's normal form, but there are also a lot of other great yokai. We've also got more exclusive icons, skill books, and soul secrets, as well as fusion items, coins, and X-Borbs. Love me some X-Borbs. Taking a look at the list of possible characters and yokai available, you've got all the ones we talked about, 2 new score attack bosses, and 3 new yokai that can be found on the map itself. Time to take a really big pile of Y money earned through 862 rounds of the Budokai tournament and see what damage we can do to the collab gacha. The first crank nets Hageta Hagemaru. Hageta Hagemaru is a charming B-rank money booster. Next up is Kirifuda Shobu. Kirifuda Shobu is a brave B-rank single attacker. It's Hageta Hagemaru again, but this time in his elevated form. Hageta Hagemaru A is a charming A-rank attack booster. This fine schoolboy is Obocchama. Obocchama is an eerie A-rank befriender. Inside the gacha, we've also got a handful of exclusive icons. Don't worry, you can only pull each of these once. And the last character I get out of my first 850,000 Y money and cranks is... Kirifuda Shobu S is a tough S-rank single attacker. Before we start zooming up the map, I want to point out that all of the low-rank new characters are available to befriend via the map. In addition, they've all got unique battle backgrounds that are pretty amazing. Overall, the whole event aesthetic is really well done. We've come to stage 4 and it's the first hidden stage unlock of the event. All we've got to do is battle the stage with Hageta Hagemaru's B-rank form and win. While we're battling, you can see pages of the Corocoro Comic flying in behind the yokai. So long as it doesn't bog down your phone or tablet, it's super cool. Here you can also see some of the Corocoro point balls. Either tap them a bunch, use a ultimate, or like I'm doing, obliterate them with tracers. Easy enough, and the hidden stage is ours. The first hidden stage is Lodo. As usual, all of the stages on the first map are pretty easy. Hidden stages are a little tougher, but even this one is doable with a low-level team. The trick to hidden stages is often the fact that befriending can be more difficult. For me, that was most certainly the case. It took around a dozen tries before Lodo would show me that toothy grin and join my team. Lodo is a heartful D-rank stunner. Gotta love the unique look of the map, even though we're flying through it to get to the boss. The boss of the first map is Takao Kinomiya. Keeping with the relatively easy difficulty level of the first map, Takao only has 6,000 hit points and does 150 damage as the boss. I'm not going to get all my ultimates off here as I'm rushing a little and I'm still doing enough damage to knock him out 20 times over. Unfortunately, you cannot befriend on the boss stages, so you're going to need to look at the point shop to get him. We're making our way up the second map when I run into a rare encounter on stage 18. Goji Datsuji is the event's rare encounter, and you can find him on many but not all stages. I've seen him on stages 18, 27, and 44, but there may be others. The first time I found him, I wasn't able to actually snag him, so I went ahead and restarted the level over and over until he reappeared. This time I brought my full befriending team and perhaps overdid it, but you want to make the most out of your chances with rare encounters. The odd little green dude joins my team and makes it so I don't have to burn another 30 spirit looking for him. Goji Datsuji is a shady C-rank line popper. We'll head up the map most of the way before making a stop at stage 25 to unlock the second hidden stage. The second map is more difficult than the first, but if you use good technique, even beginner teams should be able to make decent progress. In order to unlock the hidden stage, we're going to need to perform a bunch of combos. There are many ways you can do this, including simply ensuring that you're always popping size 2 or greater puni, using ball makers, inflators, etc. I'm fortunate enough to have a bunch of great tracers, and as a byproduct of their ultimates, they always produce a ton of combos. Combos are the trick to tracers doing a lot of damage, which is why it's so important that they be done within fever time. To unlock the second hidden stage, you need to perform 35 combos, which is easily doable with a tracer, but shouldn't be too bad even if you have to create them by hand. Hidden stage 2 features Major 9. I don't know about you, but when I see a 4-armed ghost wielding 2 bats, a ball, and a baseball glove, especially with mean wraparound shades, I just throw a hot dog at him. That, of course, is step 1, with step 2 being to knock them out. A little more difficult than the first hidden stage, but you've got this. I know you've got this. Major 9 clearly appreciates the hot dog and knows a winner when he sees one, so he's going to bat cleanup on my roster. Major 9 is a brave B-rank all-attacker. We're back at Takao Kinomiya, and the only difference is he's a little tougher. He's basically got double the attack and double the hit points as when he was the boss of the first map, 12,000 hit points, 250 attack. Other than that, he's exactly the same, and as cool as he looks with that hipster blue hair, backwards hat, and Beyblade in his hand, he's no match for us. Not even close. I don't want to embarrass him, so we just won't talk about it anymore. Sure, there was a battle, but I didn't see anything, did you? We're at the third map. If you've played the game or watched my videos, you know what that means. The hidden stage is unlocked by beating the final boss, so we can just skip the whole map. Take a last look at the lovingly crafted pages of Corocoro Comics and let's see what Takao Kinomiya's got for us on this final go-round. Honestly, not much. He's tripled his damage output from the first boss stage to 400 attack, and now he has 31,000 hit points. That's definitely decent, and the third map is certainly more of a challenge than the earlier two, but if you've got a solid tracer or single attacker, you should be good to go. There are no tribe restrictions here and nothing on the map so far. Overall, especially coming out of the Budokai, this is a more relaxed event. While I can't speak for the developers, I think this is a grand homage to the Corocoro Comic and a thank you for their ongoing collaboration. Given most of the new characters are, well, characters and not yokai, it's not quite as hardcore as what you may be used to with these events. Takao bites the dust for the third time and we're on to the third hidden stage. The impossible stage as it's often known. And here we have Zekkou Kamen. Now, this is a family-friendly YouTube channel, but I'm just going to say it. He's got a turtle on his crotch. I don't know much about Corocoro characters, but that's a straight-up crotch turtle. C-R-O-T-C-H-T-U-R-T-L-E. Crotch turtle. Zekkou Kamen is tribe restricted to brave, tough, slippery, and wicked. I didn't pull Takao Kinomiya's Awoken form yet, so we'll just try this without anyone special to start. Zekkou Kamen counterattacks, but he doesn't block boosts, so I've brought 3 attack boosters and 2 great single attackers. Should I feed him? Nah, I've never beaten an impossible stage on the first try, why start now? And indeed, I'm slightly too slow on the link-ups to hit fever. Counterattacks would have taken care of me anyhow. Whisper's advice? Well, use Takao's Awoken form, of course. You can also use Kirifuda Shobu S or Takao's normal form to help with defense. I've actually got Shobu's S form, so let's try that. It'll take enough of the edge off to get us into fever. During the last battle, he did just shy of 900 damage per hit. That's almost cut in half with Shobu on my team, down to 500 damage. I've still got almost half my hit points going into fever. With both Platinum Oni and Blazion Awoken's boosts used, last Bushinyan and Daiko Kuten bring the pain for a very serious 72,000 damage. Zekkou Kamen only has 54,000 hit points, so that's it. Beat him without the big bad SS rank. Wow, didn't even bother feeding him. We know it's possible, so let's actually feed him this time. My Kirifuda Shobu S is only Sultimate 1, although he's maxed out at level 50. But if I were to raise him up, he might actually be enough on his own. Something for you guys to try. For now, I'm going to keep doing the same thing and befriend him. I will have my very own crotch turtle. It will be mine. Just not on the second, third, or fourth tries. The 5th try, though, that's the one. It's all crotch turtle all the time. Zekkou Kamen is an eerie SS rank single attacker who does more damage the lower his HP, and his skill is to boost eerie tribe unity. Now that I've effectively completed the event, might as well crank for Takao Kinomiya Awoken. And apparently the Collab Gasha just needed a little rest because it was only 6 more cranks. Takao Kinomiya Awoken is a brave SS rank Beyblader. Don't know how else to describe it. You have to move his Beyblade back and forth, but he's not a tracer. Sorry about that. When you connect his Puni, his skill is to speed up the rate that fever increases. Since he gets a damage boost against wearers of crotch turtles, let's try him out. Here he is at level 1 Sultimate 1, a little over 8,000 damage. And here he is at level 50 Sultimate 1, a little over 10,500 damage. Lastly, fully maxed out, he does about 28,000 damage without boosts. Not quite the damage boost we've seen against other impossible stages, but you don't quite need as much on this one either. Almost forgot, Point Shop. Takao Kinomiya's normal form is a brave S-rank edge popper, which is kind of unique. He pops Puni around the edge of the playfield. Don't forget, there are also exclusive icons and more here in the Point Shop. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoyed the event. Make sure to hit that subscribe button to get all of the latest Puni Puni and Wibble Wobble information. Until the next video, enjoy the crotch turtle.